Hi everyone, welcome back to our PYP exhibition, academic year of 2021-2022. Thank you Jillian, Kaisen, and Enrico for the warm welcome for us. So, I'm Miss Winnie, I'll become your moderator of today's session. About to become more interactive, we will say, if I say, be true, be you, everyone turn on the microphone and say, yo, bisa, yo. Can you do it with me? And let's cheers a moment and celebrate together. We try, yeah? How we express yourself? Be true, be you.
Yo, bisa yo.
Bisa yo.
Bisa yo. Oh, sekali lagi dong, lagi ya. Habis makan ya. Okay, one more time. Be true, be you.
Yo,
bisa yo.
Oh, thank you so much. That brings us to our two presenter today. On this session, we have to inspire girls. There you are. We have Naomi with their Inspire project about upcycled art, and Aurelia with behind their video. I think now they are ready to express themselves. But before we listen their presentation, we have some housekeeping items to do. Yeah, such as turn on your cam and mute your mic during the session. And then please type your question in the chat box and select reply to everyone. And last but not least, don't forget to choose the speaker view if you are using a laptop. Talking about arts, visual arts, types of arts, and many kind of arts, I think Naomi today will be ready to answer all comes up with her ideas. Please welcome our future artist, Naomi, please, as the first presenter today.
Oh, hi there, I didn't see you. My name is Naomi and I'm from 60 class. For my PYP exhibition, I'm going to make a few upcycle artworks because as you can see, I love arts and craft. But I kinda wanted to try something new for my PYP exhibition. So for my PYPX, like I said before, I'm going to make a few upcycle artworks, specifically 3. For my action, I'm going to post it on Instagram, my artworks, and also I'm going to host a campaign and a workshop for year 3A. Upcycle art. Hello, does anyone here have too many things in your house that you might want to throw? Like maybe an old newspaper or a plastic bottle. Well, whatever you have around you, don't throw it away, because you can make it into upcycle art. Hello, my name is Naomi. I was born in 2009, and I'm in 60 class. I love arts and craft, but I wanted to try something new. So for my PYP exhibition, I'm going to make upcycle artworks. The central idea is people use arts to provoke thought and convey creativity and uniqueness. And the lines of inquiry are types of art, how artwork can provoke creativity, and creating artwork out of recycled materials. The key concepts are form, connection, and perspective. And the related concepts are style, creativity, and exploration. These are my group mentors. These are my general mentors. And these are also my general mentors. All of my mentors help me by guiding me and supporting me throughout the PYPX journey. My action. My action is I've made a few artworks, upcycle artworks, specifically 3 of them, and I post them on Instagram. I'm also going to host a campaign and a workshop for year 3. The example of what we're doing is in the picture over here in the right. I'll explain about this more in the next few slides. Background knowledge. Types of art. There are many types of art, and painting, sculpture, literature, architecture, cinema, music, and theater are just a few of them. What is artwork? Artwork is basically an artistic product or work. What is the function of artwork? Artwork can be used for some many things, such as to express yourself, like your imaginations, thought, or emotions, or feelings, to communicate to each other, to entertain yourself or others, and still many, many more. How can artwork provoke creativity? Experiencing art allows people to create and design their new and brilliant ideas. It also develops their creative thinking skills. What is upcycle art? Upcycle art is when you reuse something and turn it into something new, and the value of that object increase. Usually, people use reused or recycled things to make up the upcycle artwork. How does upcycling help the planet? Upcycling helps the planet because it uses the things that we already have and turns it into something new and more useful. It also helps the planet because it minimizes the use of natural resources, it reduces landfill waste, and also reduces carbon emissions. What is visual art? Visual art is any art that meets the eye. What is art? Art is an expression or an application of human creativity, skill, and imagination. The evidence. At first, I had an interview with Ibu Melati Suryodharma, and then I had the pre-survey for year 3A. When I had the interview with Ibu Melati Suryodharma, well, she's basically a famous artist, performance artist, and she helped me by answering my questions. And by doing so, she also helped me learn more about it. She also suggested a few things that really helped me. And she said something like, believe in what you do and make, or something like that, and it really inspired me to do so. It helped me build courage in the artworks I made. She really had inspired me to continue making my artworks. I made a pre-survey for one of the classes in year 3 to see if they know what upcycling means. And according to the result of the pre-survey, only 20% of people in 3A know what upcycling art is, and only 5% of people in year 3A have tried it. I hope that after my explanation about upcycling art and after the workshop, 100% of people in year 3 and the whole school will know what upcycling means, and hopefully they'll be inspired and interested in it. Before I hosted the workshop, I presented about upcycling art and upcycling itself to year 3. I also, after that, I hosted the workshop and gave them the post survey. I presented a slide to year 3 so they could understand what upcycling art is and so that they can know about the workshop. The contents of the slides are basically the things I showed before. And for the workshop, I taught year 3 how to make one of the artworks I made. And I'm very thankful that year 3A agreed to join the workshop with me. I really do hope that they enjoyed it and are inspired to make upcycle art. I hope they had as much fun as I did. And right after the workshop, I gave them a post survey, to ask them if they now know what upcycle art is, and to see if they enjoyed making it. And according to the survey, 95% of people know what upcycling means now, and 90% of them enjoyed it. This is a few pictures behind the scenes. This is when I was making the G site and also making the first artwork. This one is when I was making the first artwork, and this is when I was making the second one. And this one is when I was designing the new artworks. My PYPX journey. At first, I needed to decide the topic. At first, I was very confused what I wanted to do, but after a while, I decided to make upcycle artworks. After that, I needed to design little artworks. I've actually changed the designs a couple of times. The parent session. In the parent session, many parents decided to help me, and I'm very thankful for it. And like I said before, there was 2 surveys, right? For year 3, and I think it went quite well. The next thing I needed to do was making the central idea. It was pretty challenging, but in the end, after I got help from my mentors, I was able to finalize it. After that, I needed to make the artworks, which was by far one of the hardest artwork I needed to do. But at the same time, it was also the funnest artwork to make. Then I made the Instagram account along with some friends. Afterwards, I hosted the campaign and workshop. And then, finally, I posted on Instagram. This is the result of my artwork. I'd like to call this first one Rainbow Paint because it's very simple, yet it really explains what the artwork looks like. This artwork can actually be seen in a 3D and 2D angle, depending on the angle you see it. I call the second one Lotus Flower because there's a big lotus flower over here in the right side. This artwork can actually be used for a place to put candles and stationery. This one is the one I thought 3A to do. The ATL skills I developed during the PYPX journey are self-management skills because I used them for the whole journey. Without it, I wouldn't have been able to make things on time. I used thinking skills while making and designing the artworks. And for the research skills, I used it while I was researching a few things about my topic. The learner profile and attributes. I needed creativity to design and modify the artworks. And for open-minded, I was open-minded because I listened to my mentors and my parents' suggestions and opinions. I was a communicator because I communicated to my parents and mentors when I needed help and I listened to them when they were giving me inputs. The conclusion. I think my PYPX was quite a success because after I did the workshop, 90 to 95 of people in 3A enjoyed making the upcycle art, and they now know what it is. I also really enjoyed doing this. It was very educational, fun, exciting, and also a bit challenging. But nonetheless, I really did enjoy making this. From what I've been doing in this PYPX, I've learned how to manage myself more because I had so many things to do at first, but in the end, I finished everything. I even got help from my parents, my mentors, my nannies, my teachers, and also a few kind parents that were willing to help me. I've also learned that art can come in many forms, and this PYPX has inspired me to try them all in the future. I hope that it will inspire others to do the same. So, what will I do next? In the future, I will most likely try to learn more about arts and crafts, and I will also learn more about types of art. I will also try to make every type of art, and I hope my PYPX will inspire many people to do the same. This is my Instagram account, and I'm sharing it with 3 other people. It will be very appreciated if you follow it. These are the resources I used. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope that my PYPX will inspire everyone to create their own artworks. Thank you everyone. Be true, be you, yuk bisa yuk.
Thank you, Naomi, as you inspired the three with your workshop, and now you keep continuing inspire your project to us. Thank you so much. I think we all believe that we are agree that you say believe in you what to do. So believe in what to do. That's it. Okay, Naomi, you do great job. If you have, for all the participants, if you have any question, you can feel free to put in the chat box. Don't forget to select to everyone. Okay, Naomi, you can smile. Naomi, you do great job. Okay, that's bring us for the next, the second presenter. I think Aurel here. Aurel, can you wave your hands? Aurel, put the reaction. Here we go. After we talk about arts, now Ariel will bring us to the editor about to the editing behind the video. What is editing? What is the purpose of editing? Shall we do the research and everything? So let's hear Aurel for today's session. Aurel, time is yours.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aral, and today I'm going to present my slides behind the video. I'm a 6th grader from Tunas Muda School, and here are my mentors. Starting from the left side, we have Miss Nadia, Miss Winnie, Miss Susie, Miss Lenny, and Miss Lina. Why did I choose video editing in the first place? Well, before I discovered this topic, I wasn't really interested. But after I tried it out and watched some people, and I was inspired and amazed. Sometimes people watch YouTube, Netflix, play video games, etc. Well, in this presentation, I will be taking you on a journey of video editing. The transdisciplinary theme for this year's exhibition is how we express ourselves. My essential idea is media can provoke through thought and allows people to discover feelings and ideas. The lines of inquiry are types of video editing, the purposes of video editing, and the impact of video editing. Here are my key concepts, which are form, function, and causation. While the related concepts, we have features, application, and effect. So video editing is the process of making video, arranging different shots and scenes in order to create a whole new film or a scene. There are liner editing, non-liner, simple cutting, and etc. It's the key to blending images and sounds to make us emotionally connected. The Academy Awards present the first ever Oscar for Best Film Editing, while not really technological or a process advancement. In the late 1980s, video editing was severely limited because changes had to be done in sequence, in linear fashion, or making edits difficult. So who was the first person that invented the first video editing machine? Moviola was invented by Iwan Serir in 1924. Here are the types of video editing or styles: candy style, 3D style, glitchy style, and aesthetic style, and animation edits. Here's the example. So that's candy style. This is 3D style. Here's glitchy style. And here, this is aesthetic style. It's like beautiful. And here our animations are style edit. Those are the examples. And for the purpose of video editing it is a part of a post-production that involves putting raw footage or normal footage together to create a mini film or short film or scene. It could be a lengthy process depending on the project and viewers. Video editing is very important because it's the key to blend images and sounds to make us feel emotionally connected. So this is how I took the action. I campaigned year 4 and 5 so they could experience and travel the journey of video editing. So here is an image of me. So this is an image of me with a guest speaker named Miss Putri, and she told us how to improve our video editing skills. Then I gave a pre-survey to year 4 and 5. Both of them knew what video editing is, and almost half of them enjoyed it. After that, I campaigned year 4 and 5 so they can experience and travel the journey of video editing. So all of the students find that video editing useful for them, but around a quarter of them are still not really sure about it. Overall, video editing could be useful for us every day. You can do this activity in school, home, daily life, office, etc. So my learner profile are thinkers and principled. Thinkers because I think about how I make the video, and principled because I made the video myself. Made a video myself. So my ATL skills are thinking skills when I decide on what video I am going to make, research skills to collect data and information. What will I do next? If you may ask. Well, I will try to make more edits in the future, or yet better stuff coming in my way. I could be a voice actress or singing whatever that I want to be. Personally, video editing has practiced my creativity skills, how I express myself, explore new things, etc. I hope you are interested in video editing like me. Here are the resources. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Well done. Thank you, Aurel. Because sometimes we only know like editing only with phone, and then now you share to us there are many types kind of editing. Wow, that's kind of interesting. Thank you so much for the ideas, Naomi and Aurel. Ta-da! Now we're going to continue to the next session. Naomi and Aurel, are you ready? For everyone, we have, if you have any question about their project, feel free to type in the chat box. And for sure, our two Inspire girls today will be answer it. Are you ready, girls? No, we are girl power kayaknya ya, three of us. Power. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Aurel ready? Okay. Ready-nya dulu dong, Miss Winnie mau denger nih. I'm ready, Miss. Like in the kindergarten kan biasa ngomong gitu, tapi sekarang udah year 6 kan. Okay, ready to express yourself. Question number 1. Ta-ta-ta. Bentar ya, Nak. Ini dia. Question from Miss Lenny. Oh, question for Naomi. She said, you had a great artworks. And then, may I know why your campaign was only on year 3? Now you got an opportunity to share your message to all of us here. Can you share your PYPX message to us? Please, Naomi.
Okay, thank you for the question. I decided to do it for year 3 because if I did it for a lower grade, I think it would be a bit too hard and it would take quite a long time for them. And if I did it for a higher grade, I think it would be too easy and they'd do it too quickly. So I picked the one in the middle, which was year 3. Thank you.
Yeah, and then I saw in the Padlets they are show their artworks. Yeah, it will be great. How many? Naomi, how many person coming to your workshop last time in year 3?
There was around 24 people that joined it, I think.
Wow, 24 in year 3, and now you inspire us with 67 participants. Good luck, Naomi. Thank you. And then thank you for your answer. Next question from Kason. Oh, hi Kason. Thank you. It is for Naomi, yeah, still from Naomi. Approximately, what time did your hardest artwork take?
Thank you for the question. I think it was around 5 to 7 hours, maybe. Thank you.
5 to 7 hours. Wow. Don't forget to drink water, yeah, Naomi, yeah. Good job. Next question from, oh, still from Naomi. Naomi, still from you, from Miss Nadia. She said, you did mention about reuse and recycle. Can you please explain the difference and example of 3R?
Okay, thank you for the question. So in the 3 R's, there are recycle, reuse, and reduce, right? For recycle, it's sort of like a process where you turn something and you make the purpose of the object kind of like change. And for reuse, it's when you use something over and over again so that you won't need something new. And for reduce, it's when you don't use something as much as you usually do. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Naomi. And now for Aurelia. Terel, this question from Aurel from Shanaya. She said, which one is your favorite style, Aurel?
I like 3D and animation. For animation, I've never really see it that often, so that's why I picked it. And for 3D, it looks very interesting. Thank you for the question.
Yeah. And next question comes from Miss Nadia to Aurel. Aurel, can you explain the difference of each type of the style?
Thank you for the question. I'll try to find some of the information later on. Thank you.
Okay, we will write to the email maybe, yeah. But have you tried all 4 editing that you mentioned? Have you tried it? Maybe trial and error or something?
I've tried 2 or 3.
Which one? Like glitchy or aesthetic one?
I tried 3D sort of, candy style and aesthetic.
Oh, is there any, do they animation or with the real figure or with the only animation aja apa using ini real
It's only simple animations.
Oh, okay.
Followed some tutorials as well.
Tutorials. Okay. Next question for bentar ya, Nak. For 2 of you. What? Question from Jillian for both of you ya. What made you like video editing? What made you like upcycled art? Please, Jillian. Same question ya. So Jillian first. Sorry. Naomi first, baru Aurel. Same question for Naomi. What made you like upcycle art? For Aurel, what made you like editing behind the video? So we start from Naomi ya. Please, Naomi.
Thank you for the question. And I think I've mentioned this before in the video and the presentation. I kind of like upcycle art because it's kind of new for me and it's also pretty fun to make. It's also kind of pretty educating, I think, for me, and it sort of saves the planet. So yeah, that's kind of why I like it. It might be a bit challenging, but it makes all the artworks that I made more unique and special if I use the upcycle art technique. Thank you.
Naomi, in your 3D on Instagram, what material that you use, Naomi? There are 3D, 2D, like painting itu yang brush, terus what material you use?
I used a few foam thingies, I think.
Oh,
I
okay.
think I also kind of used wool strings and also a few buttons that I don't really use. Thank you.
Thank you, Naomi. And how about Arel? What makes you like editing?
So as I said in the video, same as Naomi, when I before discovered video editing, I thought it was pretty boring, but after I saw many talented people, I was inspired. Thank you.
You're welcome, Aurel. Next, masih ada. Semangat ya, okay? Question from Miss Rachel, Naomi. Thank you, Miss Rachel, for the question. Naomi, their question from Miss Rachel. Which attributes of the learner profile did you develop the most during the PYPX journey? And how will this help in the future?
Thank you for the question. I think I developed communicators the most because I really did need to communicate with my mentors, my teachers, and my parents because I kind of needed help at a few things. And it will help me because in the future, I'd also need to communicate to other people, even though I might not know them that well yet, but I'd still need to communicate with them. And that's why I think I developed the communicators the most. Thank you.
You're welcome, Naomi. You do communicate well kok. Good job. Next, for Aurel ya. Aurel ready. Smile-nya dong, nak. Tata, you do great job. Good. Aurel, it's question from Miss Lenny. How many videos that you made? What style did you use for editing the project?
For video editing in total in my gallery, I have around more than 50 edits, and I use simple style, and I use styles that are quite simple to me. Thank you for the question.
You're welcome. I'm a little bit curious, during this hybrid learning, what makes you do post survey, terus survey, itu gimana ya? How did you do that? Maybe someone can share, maybe Naomi or Aurel, maybe, what did you make your action and everything behind all the celebration? Wants to share? How they feeling? How apa gitu? Bisa? Maybe Naomi or Aurel? How about Aurel? Gimana Rel persiapannya? You said survey, post-survey, campaign, and dealing with action. It's a very long journey though. Maybe some
Yeah, it is.
towards, yeah.
For me,
You can share to us, yeah.
I'm still thinking of an answer. Thank you, Miss.
Oh, still thinking. Nanti we go back to you, yeah. Okay. Good. How about Naomi? Wah, how about your journey nih, Naomi? I just curious sih, Miss Winnie cuma curious aja.
Hey, Miss. Thank you for the question.
Sure.
And for the pre-survey, I made it so that I can know like how many people knows what upcycling art is and if they tried it before. And I gave them a campaign so that they can know, because after the pre-survey, I found out that very little amount of people in 3A knows what it is. And only around 5% of people have tried it. So for my PYPX, I also hosted a poll survey so that I can know how many percent of people now knows what upcycle art is after I explained it to them, and how many people enjoyed making it. Thank you, Miss.
Yeah, thank you. Me too. Thank you for sharing with us, Naomi. Next, question in bahasa ya, nak. Okay? There are question in bahasa dari Miss Lenny. Thank you, Miss Lenny, for the question. Di sini ada year 5. Year 5 boleh kasih heart itu dong, heart reaction dong. Miss Winnie jadi tahu ada how many year 5 year heart. Nah, bagus. Thank you, Kesen. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Full of hearts. Di sini ada year 5 yang bergabung dalam sesi kalian. Bisakah kalian berikan nasihat kepada mereka untuk mempersiapkan PYPX ke depan? Seperti tadi Naomi sudah ya sedikit kasih tips-tips bagaimana post survei atau surveinya. Mungkin bisa ada tambahan lagi mungkin dari Aurel atau Naomi. Nasihat buat year 5. Are you ready year 5?
Thank you for the question. I'll try to answer it in PYP, but forgive me if I make any mistakes. Tips dari saya adalah prioritizekan pekerjaan kalian dan jangan menunda-nunda pekerjaannya, karena jika kamu menunda-nunda pekerjaannya, pada akhirnya it will make you kind of stressed. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you Naomi. Jangan menunda-nunda pekerjaan. Oke, year 5 with the ada timelinenya ya. Di PYP journal kalian, di PYP exhibition ini kalian juga making journal ya. Ada jurnal yang kalian buat. Oke, so they have due date and they have timeline on it and you have to follow the date there gitu ya. Oh, that's good. So very manageable, so you can easy to manage your time. Oke, thank you Naomi. Bagaimana dengan Aurel? Adakah nasihat untuk kelas 5-nya?
Makasih untuk pertanyaannya. Maaf kalau aku membuat salah. Sorry if I make any mistakes in the translation. Jadi, tips aku adalah make sure to time management is penting, dan aku juga harus sesuai interest. Makasih untuk pertanyaannya.
Oh, jadi based on your interest. Kalau you interest something, maka semuanya akan kelihatan mudah gitu ya. Tapi kalau kalian melakukan sesuatu yang dipaksakan itu nggak semudah ketika kalian milih what you want to decide. Oh, that's good. So you need student agency on it. Good job. Thank you for share with us, Aurel. Masih ada lagi ya, Nak? Masih buat kamu dengan bahasa Indonesia. Pertanyaan dari Ibu Lianti Lili. Terima kasih, Ibu. Ini dia pertanyaannya buat Aurel. Aurel, video-video dalam presentasi itu apakah dibuat oleh Aurel? Bila iya, apa aplikasi yang digunakan? Bila tidak, dengan apa? Ya, silakan Aurel.
Sorry, Miss, may you repeat the question?
Oke, let's repeat ya. Questionnya dalam bahasa ya, Rel. Maybe you can try. Video dalam presentasimu tadi, ada beberapa video. Apakah kamu yang edit? Jika iya, aplikasi apa yang kamu gunakan? Jika tidak, kamu menggunakan apa?
Most of them are people's creations that I took examples from, and most of them are from me. And for jadi untuk beginner, aku rekomendasikan aplikasi CapCut.
CapCut. Oke, memang ada berapa aplikasi, Rel, as you know? So you can share to us. Beside the CapCut, ada apa lagi? Nak?
Ada banyak sih. Ada juga After Effects. Juga ada Funimate, Light Motion, sama Video Star. Itu that's the only one I'm familiar with.
But you suggested to us as a beginner using CapCut, is it?
And Master juga boleh.
Oh gitu, oke. Thank you Aurel ya.
Terima kasih untuk pertanyaannya.
Next, question for both of you ya, sebentar nak. Question for both of you from Miss Leni. Do you feel proud now what you are achieved? Can you share your moments with us? Can you share your proud moment with us? Please start from Naomi and then Aurel.
Thank you for the question, and yeah, I guess I am proud because I kind of did try my best in this PYP exhibition. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you Naomi. How about Aurel?
Let's just say I did a little bit of improvement, because before this whole PYPX thing, I basically have many technical difficulties on recording for the D-Day slides. And after I have many difficulties, I finally succeeded. That's my progress. Thank you for the question.
Okay, you're welcome. So at home juga kalian dealing with your work ya. Is there any support from family? Tentunya mami, papi, they are support you ya together to make the recording and everything. Okay, well that's good. So no wonder we celebrate today, okay? Next, proud mama, proud mommy, kata ya, proud parents and everything. Okay, next question. Beside the achieve, tentu ada yang regret ya. Ini good question from Miss Lenny. Is there anything that you regret of not doing in your PYPX? Miss Winnie ulang ya. Is there anything that you regret of not doing in your PYPX? For both of you, start from Naomi.
I don't think there's anything that I regret not doing, but there is something I did regret doing. Because, like I said before, I kind of procrastinated until the very last week, and I was pretty stressed. Also, I was pretty indecisive about my topic at first. So if I were to try it again, I'd probably skip all that part and probably just end up with upcycle art again. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Naomi. About Aurel, is there anything you regret?
I don't think I have many regrets, but I do have one. For me, sometimes I get stuck on which topic to pick. Every time I try to pick this topic or that topic and I got stuck, I feel very overwhelmed and devastated. Thank you for the question.
Okay, so when you get frustrated, no worries because you have a small group, right? Your group, I8, and then you share to them, and then we have after the lesson, we have one session PYPX journey with the mentors, is it? So you can share it together. Is it, Aurel?
Yes.
Okidoki. Okay, that's good. Ih, masih banyak. Weh, clap dulu dong. Thank you so much, girls. Tada, ada lagi nih. Apa sih action kalian sebenarnya? Coba ya. Ini bahasa Indonesia ya. Apa action yang sudah kalian lakukan? Ini dari Pak Sutris untuk Naomi dan Aurel. Action apa sih yang sudah kalian lakukan dalam eksibisi ini?
Thank you for the question. I'll try to answer it in BE, but forgive me if I made any mistakes. Action yang telah saya melakukan adalah seperti saya bilang tadi, saya host campaign dan workshop untuk 3A, dan saya juga post hasil dari pekerjaan saya di Instagram. Thank you.
Ya, jadi Pak Sutris bisa visit Naomi Instagram mungkin ya. All of you in here, year 5, boleh lihat-lihat. And then take a tour, a short tour in Naomi Instagram. Or maybe our G-site ya, Naomi and Aurel. Okay, next question, Aurel from Miss Lenny. Where can we see your editing video? Or would you mind to share your great work with us? Can wait, maybe you can upload it later, maybe on G-Sites or yeah.
Yeah, G-Sites, I have one video that I could show you all. That's an example of video editing. Thank you for the question.
So we can visit the G-Site, yeah, your artwork, your project in G-Site. Okay, by the end, we will have the scan of G-Site. Let's take a tour. Maybe later, the admin, maybe the chat box, the link of the G-Site. Please come, yeah, and full our G-Site there. Many project there. Okay, next question from Bradley. Buat dua-duanya ya, for two of you, for Naomi and Aurel from Bradley. What is the hardest part to make in the presentation? What is the hardest part?
Thank you for the question. The hardest part, if it's the presentation, it's probably arranging all the things I need to put, because I keep on forgetting to put this and that, and sometimes I accidentally put something twice or more than once. So yeah, probably arranging it. Thank you for the question.
How about Aurel?
As like I said earlier, during making this, if I have to say, I would say the recording, just because like I said at the beginning, I have many technical difficulties recording, and after all of that technical difficulties, I finally succeeded. Thank you for the question.
Okay, you're welcome. Nah, question again. Oh, it's about message. Behind the art, there is always has a message on it, right? So, question from Miss Rika. What message would you like to deliver to people who see your art? For example, Naomi with their upcycled art. Maybe you have message behind your pretty rainbow. Nah, itu mau bikin apa tuh, nak? There is message on it. Or maybe Aurel with their editing with the what are you aesthetic ya? Or 3D. Nah, kira-kira message-nya kalau if you doing the project apa, nah? What message you want to deliver to the one who see? Jadi art kan bukan hanya dilihat, we can see the visual, so we can feel it by see it. Any message maybe?
Thank you for the question. And if it's for the rainbow paint thingy, I kind of made it because I really like to paint, and I also really like rainbows, and it kind of gives me like a happy vibe. I want other people who sees it to feel sort of the same way. Thank you.
I think so. Very good. So everything comes with happy thoughts, right? Thank you, Naomi. How about Aurelna? Is there any message you want to deliver with your art? Because sometimes during maybe nowadays, yeah, editing really works so to us, even in the movie and in the maybe your lesson, ya kan? Bikin video. Nah, is there any message while you doing it?
For me, I think you can make anything into some sort of like video editing, and you can express yourself more in a video. Thank you for the question.
Yeah, that's to express yourself. Be true, be you, you bisa you. Okay, that's good job, Aurel. Someone say good works for Naomi. She said, oh, it's question from Madam Cat. For Naomi. Naomi, you do great works. Now, will you have a lot of choices of recycling materials in the future? Don't you think? Maybe in the future, apa namanya, bentar ya, Miss Winnie bacain ya. From Madam Cat, is it like a compliment? Maybe yeah, Madam Cat, she said, Naomi, you will have a lot of choices of recycled materials in the future. Don't you think so? Nah. Is it?
Thank you for the question. And yeah, I do think so. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Naomi. And next, Aurel. Tadi udah. Sorry. Kaget ya, Rel? Miss ini juga lagi scrolling. Well, I think sebentar, nak. Oh, ada nih dari Miss Yati loh. Hai Miss Yati. Wait, bentar ya. Nih, dari Miss Yati untuk Naomi. Naomi, what activity or ways you really find difficulties? Oh, tadi sepertinya coba deh Naomi. Sepertinya tadi Naomi udah menjawab, tapi kita coba jawab kembali ya. What difficulties that you get during your artworks? Difficultiesnya.
If it's for making the artworks, I think the hardest part was kind of like designing it and also making it, I guess, and also finding the materials, because I needed to find the right materials and put it in the right place. And well, the first designs, I didn't really have the materials to make it. So I had to change the designs over and over again according to the things I have around me. So thank you for the question.
How many How many design that you use, Naomi? Mungkin banyak trial and error you do it ya. Then finally you comes up with the painting itu ya, rainbow, is it?
Yeah.
By making a design, did you say it with mommy or tell to the mentor or sharing with your teachers? Gimana, nak?
I think I did share a few of the designs with my mentors and my parents, and they said it was okay. But like I said before, I didn't really have the materials needed, and some of them I think were a bit too simple or a bit too complicated. So I needed to change it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Last but not least, what comes up, let's bring us to the last question from Aurel from Madam Cat. She said, Aurel, I hope you watch some Indonesian dramas or movie. What do you think of Indonesian movie or drama editing style?
If I remember, it has a kind of like dramatic style, you know. It has that music. It has like the expressions. The editing is a bit dramatic, but it's cool though.
That's cool ya.
Thank you for the question.
So every misalkan drama Indonesia with if you maybe comparing Korean drama, Indonesian drama, or maybe what kind of Japanese drama, maybe there are different types of editing. Have you researched about it, Aurel?
I know.
Oh no. Okay, maybe later this is can be see or can be learned with Indonesian drama gimana yang Asian drama or maybe yang drama dari Jepang kayak gimana itu ya. Mungkin kamu bisa maybe later can be our list ya. Oke, Rel? Okay, wow, it's gonna be it work. I think it's a wrap. Oh, satu lagi nih, satu lagi. Did your mentors and parents give you support leading during PYPX? Ini terakhir. For Naomi and Aurel, did your mentors or parents or teachers, for such example, contohnya gimana ya?
Thank you for the question, and of course, my mentors and my parents did help me. My mentors helped me by supporting me and giving me tips and suggestions whenever I needed to fix something. They also reminded me of the things I needed to do, and they really did support me. And for my parents, they helped me by also supporting me and helping me by finding the things I need. Thank you for the question.
Aurel?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Okay.
Or
Questionnya ini nak, Miss Vini ulang ya. What's your parents, your teachers support on your PYP process?
Yes, because through this PYPX, sometimes when I have technical difficulties, they always help me, and I also thank myself as well. Thank you for the question.
Good. So you are not alone, right? We are in the big team of PYPX. So yeah, we can make it together and celebrate today. Thank you, parents. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, mentors. Thank you for wonderful participant here. Thank you for being with us till the end. Thank you. So it comes up with the conclusion of today's session ya. Mungkin di lirik lagu tadi, I really interested with the lyrics. He said, di lirik salah satu lagu PYPX bilang gini, whoever you are, whatever you do, creativity is in your heart. So keep your creativity in your heart and always be true, be you, your isayo. Maybe that's the conclusion of our session of today. It's a wrap. Thank you, wonderful presenter, for today. You did a great job. And then at the end of the session, we have we have G-site to visit. You can follow it maybe in the chat box. You can click it. And then we also have feedback for this session, for day 2 session. Feel free to give a feedback and take a tour on our G-site. Yeah. And we are lovely to see you again tomorrow for our third day of PYPX exhibition. We will invite you to come to our day 3 session with a lot of inspirational from Listen to the Art group. So we will talk more about music, about art, and a lot of topics waiting for you. So be there, yeah. Can't wait to see you again. So it's a wrap for today. Thank you. I'm Miss Winnie and all the teams of Tunas Muda PYP exhibition. Be true, be you, yo, bisa yo. See you around.